Air signs, welcome to your collective bonus reading. This is for the end of September, beginning of October already. So we have three new oracle decks. We have the Talisman Oracle, Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and Unlocking Secret Garden Oracle. So let's go ahead and get started with our bonus cards. We have our Angel Number Oracle, and if you look at the description of the playlist, these are all listed there, all the decks that I use. And also while you're there, take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign for additional messages. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. All right, let's do your Talisman Oracle first. It's a lovely deck of cards. I love that black edge. All right, let's see. Air signs. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, balanced emotions. Look at that. We have a jellyfish. All right, this is a big deck of cards. This is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Really hard to shuffle because it's so big. But it's a really neat deck. Oop, look, you have Penguin popping out. You have Penguin Authentic. All right, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face a storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Oh, your authentic self. Just be you. Be you. All right, this is our beautiful Unlocking the Secret Garden. Really cool deck of cards here. Air signs. Okay, we have freedom. Look at that. You have the key. It's like setting yourself free in a way. Realizing your freedom, something like that. Could mean a lot of different things. Almost get a fool feeling with that. Ooh, King of Cups, man, he is just everywhere, isn't he? He's like, there we go. So that's your first card here in your recent past. Balanced emotions right there. That makes sense. That Scorpio energy. Very deep emotions. Oh, today's been rough, you guys. 8 of Swords and two of Cups. All right, let's see what's crossing here. That would be unbalanced a bit right there. Depends on if you're emotionally attached to the worry. We'll see. Oh, Wheel of Fortune over there with the King of Cups, Sagittarius. We have the Magician there. Okay. And the 4 of Wands. All right, recent past. My first thoughts when I saw this was that this person, if it wasn't you, it feels like luck that you met them. Maybe when you did, like it was serendipitous, the meeting with this person, this King of Cups. Now it could be male or female, doesn't really matter, but this is someone who has very deep emotions, someone who is very open to giving and receiving love, right? I feel like I'm a heavy breather today. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like this was fate, meeting this person. Now, for some of you, if it's not the case, if this is referencing you here, your ability to have balanced emotions, to do the deep dive, to do the inner work, that changes your fate. Because your inside world will reflect in your outside world, right? I think we can all agree on that. If you look at people, if you pull back your lens and you just kind of look at the big picture, you'll see that people's actions and how they feel about on the insides will determine their outside world as well. All right, so this is peculiar. So we have 2 cards of Gemini here. air signs. We have a great card, right, for Gemini, and then we have a not so great card for Gemini. And what I feel like this is saying is to be very aware of your thoughts. And this is in your recent past. So I feel like you were really kind of thinking about that. There seems to be a correlation here with understanding that what you think about, you bring about. And I think it was this Eight of Swords energy, this worry, feeling trapped because we have the girl is tied up, not trusting your intuition, that this was not a good place to manifest. You know, you'll just manifest more of the same, more worry. You know, people that want to talk about worries and trauma bonding and, you know, yada yada. We could talk about it all day, but let's not. I think this was a catalyst for this change, this deep emotional change. This feels like the, you know, what made you decide to get out of this energy, to go deep within, to change your fate is what I feel. You had to look at things with this, I almost said microscope, but you know, he's got his magnifying glass. You had to really take a good, deep, hard look at what was really and truly on your mind. What were you connected with? What did you feel bound by? I feel like you set yourself free there with that energy. We have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. I think when you realize this, the Eight of Swords crossed by the Magician, I feel like you took the time with that King of Cups to do the inner work. And when you did that, there's that Wheel of Fortune, that serendipity. That's the kind of energy you need to bring forth a connection like this. The Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is partnerships, commitments. This really feels like a marriage here. A soulmate marriage. It could be a business, perfect partnership. But, I mean, honestly, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands screams marriage of some kind with a soulmate. You know, there's just no other way to put that. So that was in your recent past, air signs. Let's do your current energy. All right, I think a card flipped over. It did. Knight of Cups. Right under the King of Cups. Look at that. There's that open to giving and receiving. We've had kind of a rough day today. Oh my gosh. Page of Pentacles. And Wheel of Fortune again. Look at that. Double Wheels of Fortune coming up here. Wow. Woo. They just all flew over like a chunk. All right. What's in the current energy? I don't want to ruin your reading, so I'll tell you what happened at the end. All right. Temperance. That's that inner outer. Look at that. So you have, this has been happening a lot in the readings. There'll be two sets of cards that are almost mirroring each other in a way. Because of that, we have Cups and Cups. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. That's that inner work that I talked about before. You're still in that energy. Now I think you're out there. Oh, yeah, Three of Cups. Open. Justice. Look at that. Wow. Now some Libra energy coming in. This is amazing, you guys. This is really, really something. Whew. All right. Knight of Cups. So it does feel like there was a marriage of some kind here. Something going on. We have the Knight of Cups now. Open to giving and receiving. Love. Now the Knight, you know, takes action. This could be you now. That could be your heart's desire. Because there is that element with the Knight of Cups. Now that you have this partnership here, now that part you're no longer searching for. And so now you might have a different goal. this other heart's desire, something you've been wanting to do. It's also crossed by Temperance, more Sagittarius energy. It's luck. This feels it's transformative, but it's inner alchemy. It's kind of like the Magician a bit, because your inner world is reflecting in your outer world here. Yeah, there's a reflective energy here. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. New friendships, new partnerships, because this feels like a new group of people that are like-minded. Reach out to your tribe in need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. I feel like you are hanging out with your tribe, like people that support you, love you. Very much so. Now, I'm getting a feeling like this could be a kid of yours celebrating something, or you might be celebrating something that your kid has finished in some way, something like that. Or for some of you, honestly, I just heard baby shower. Some of you might even be celebrating that. More good fortune. And that Justice is that reminder that you brought this good fortune in on your own. It wasn't like, you know, sometimes people think of luck as being kind of dumb luck, or it just kind of happens, but this is purposeful. This is luck that you created with your own energy, because this is the law of attraction, and it's telling you that you manifested this. Everything, you manifested it with your energy, with how you feel on the inside. Because the Justice card is a card of karma. Karma just means action, whether it's good or bad, you know. It's whatever you put in, you get back. Right? It's consequences. We think of consequences usually in a bad way, but it's just about what you're getting. You reap what you sow. So it could be good or it could be bad. It's just, you know, the universe doesn't really see it that way. It's just mirroring to you. Once again, there's a mirror here. What you believe on the inside. What you really truly feel. All right. Oh, look at that. And that is how you truly feel. Look at that Ace of Cups. Heart's desire. Look at all this love right here and balanced emotions and a lot of luck and love. Opportunity. So the aces are potential, but they're always there. It's whether or not you're in the vibration of it. Emperor, Aries energy, and then the Two of Swords, more Libra energy. My candle just went out. We have the Page of Swords right there. I just heard be honest. Now another. What's with all these pages? A lot of new energy. Some of you might be kids, to be honest with you. And the Hermit. Some Virgo energy showing up. Are you... I'm not sure. I mean, I do feel childlike energy here, like you having kids. Maybe you're teaching. I'm feeling a lot of young energy around you right now. They definitely are looking up to you. You have so much love to give here, air signs. It's really overflowing. Very much overflowing. And it almost, it feels like a motherly energy or a protective energy. Could even be a fatherly energy. It's like a nurturing. And it's very, what do you want to, it's just nurturing. I'm with these kids, I feel like a nurture feeling. So let me know if you work with kids in some capacity, a teacher, daycare, something like that. I'm seeing a lot of children. If it's not that, it's newness. The Page of Swords is, they're all curious, right? But this one really wants to know more. This either is a new person wanting to know more about you, a new person watching you, they see you as a heart's desire, but I think you're already involved in something, so I don't know about that. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling there. Now this one, wow. I feel like with the Emperor, you could be in a place of authority right now, and especially if you're a teacher. You definitely have that sense of authority. You know, this is one of the most rambunctious of all the pages, like very excitable, very full of energy, running around, and that's what it feels like. You are just really surrounded by youthful energy right now, or it's something like that. You got to let me know who all these kids are. Maybe they're yours. I don't know. Maybe you have children in your future. I'm not sure. But it could be that some of you, if this Emperor energy isn't you, it would say that you are getting some type of help from an expert. You might be learning something, because pages are in that new process of learning something new. So you could be learning something from this person. This Emperor could be a new boss, something like that. And now we have another older energy here. I feel like you're either people are coming to you for advice, or you're looking at advice from someone else. There's a little bit of indecision here with the Two of Swords. And so it's saying to, go within. That the options that you see in front of you feel limited, but it's really not. You got to trust your intuition. And so that's, I think, where the Hermit is coming in. If you need to make a decision, it's saying to go deep within to get more information. All right, let's look at the bonus cards. It was a kind of a quick reading. Success. I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts towards clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now. Wow. And I succeed in my life. That's where all that nurturing. Oh. And this is about directing your thoughts too. This is all of it. About being very aware of what you think about, you bring about. You are free. Wow. So Chrysocolla, sound healing. So this blends the heart chakra with the throat chakra. It balances the emotions and brings peace and harmony to the mind and heart when used in combination with mantra, chant, spoken prayer, or sacred song. It facilitates sound healing. Chrysocolla is a good stone for counselors, therapists, and anyone who uses a spoken word to heal and comfort others. Maybe that's what you're doing. I don't know. Affirmation. My voice is power. I use it to improve the well-being of myself and others. Yeah. All right, let's look at your angel number. We have commitment right there. 0606. Loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. Well, there you go. Air signs. I hope this reading was helpful to you, maybe confirmed some things for you. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. And I was going to tell you what happened today. I don't know if I want to. I live on a farm, and I don't I don't take care of the animals. And one of the animals had a stillborn baby today, and I'm just sad about it. I'm sad about it. There's nothing you could do, you know what I mean? So I'm sad. So anyway, that's why I'm kind of my energy. I felt like I was low. It's like I got to do these readings, but I'm just sad. So, yeah. Anyway, if you were feeling something weird from my energy, that's why, because that's what happened today. All right. So that's going to be it for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.